For most of us, when we're born, we enter this world and we're crying. And the whole world around us is rejoicing. But sometime between that moment and the moment we expire, we face adversity. And for me, I was 14 years old. I was struggling with a debilitating pituitary disease that hindered my development. Battling all of that with a broken home, a mother that was abusing drugs and alcohol. I was being abused. I was being mistreated and neglected. My dad wasn't there. All of these things added up to tell me I didn't matter. In the summer of 1987, I decided to take my life. I was pilfering my mom's sleeping pills, and my goal that summer, before I entered high school, was to take 30 of those pills and hide them under my bed and under the mattress of that bed once I finally got those 30 pills, to take them and never wake up. Oftentimes that's where people find themselves, is reaching up to touch bottom, and you've probably been there. But God had other plans for me. You see, that summer I was in the backseat of my mom's car, and she turned the radio on, and instead of music, there was a message. There was a message from a pastor out in San Diego that I'd never heard of. And that was my peripeteia moment. That was my turning point. That's when I began to look at life differently, look at my situation differently, and seeing if I could find the glory that's found in struggle. I was thirsty for something, maybe a drink, but then I found a well that day when I heard that message from John Maxwell. I finally went out in the world and I started carrying myself the way that I was growing and feeling on the inside. I started to hold my head up high. I looked people in their eyes and talked to them as if I was deserving of everything that God has to offer. And by developing a giving spirit, I overcame deficits, because when we're on our deathbed, it's not going to matter how much money we've had, how much power we've had, how much prestige and honor we've had. That's all a game. What's going to matter? It's the impact we've had on somebody else's life. Period. End of story.